Hey, shout out to my boy Timothy Bradley. Like I said, he's got his YouTube channel. Y'all make sure to check him out on YouTube. Timothy Bradley, simple like that. The
best.
I personally, what'd you say?
The best.
I personally think that dude is one of the best personalities in boxing right now that can articulate what's going on. A little different from me. He ain't afraid to say the truth. Mm-hmm. I'm going to crip work my way around that joint. He gonna say what it need to be said. So I want you guys to check out this post that he put up on Instagram, and then we'll talk about it.
Ennis better leave Teofimo Lopez alone. He better leave him alone. I'm telling y'all. Yes, leave that boy alone. He a real one. I know what all that racist rant and stuff like that. Hey, that's one thing. When I'm talking about boxing, that's what I'm talking about. And I'm here to tell y'all.
Always.
He got what it takes to beat Boots Ennis. Man, the two most athletic fighters in the game. Damn, if they was to go head to head. Woo-wee. Yeah, Boots got all the attributes. He got the height. He got the long arms. But you know who got the better timing? That's Teofimo Lopez. You know who's athletic? Who was the last athletic guy that Boots fought? Karen? Karen was the last one? Yeah. And don't think that Boots gonna be able to out punch him. Don't think that. No, he not. Cause you go back, you watch that Claggett fight. That boy Teofimo Lopez, he got some lungs too. When he full-fledged and hungry, he got lungs too. He threw almost 1,000 punches in that fight.
All right, let's cut it. I ain't know it was this long.
No one's seen this whole thing.
Yeah, let's cut it.
Oh, you did?
600.
I'm like, damn, we keep going.
I ain't know it was that long.
Yeah.
I saw that, right? And when I read it, I thought, I don't know if y'all know this, but I got a little dyslexia over here. So I kept thinking I was reading it backwards. And so I clicked on it, and he said it. And I was like, oh, he actually thinks that Teofimo Lopez can beat Boots Ennis. I don't see that.
Because I think Tim's main point was the timing. Mm-hmm. That they're both guys who are going to trust their hand speed in the exchanges. They both are really good counter punchers. I think Tim thinks Teo will find the mark. He'll find the right shot in the exchange, just timing, because they're both fast and athletic. I disagree. It's Tim and Shawn are my two boxing OGs.
Give it to him. You give it to me. Give it to him. No, Tim. No. Go ahead and say it.
We texted about it.
You texted him about it?
I did.
I did too.
And what's his number? I want to text him.
What would you tell him, Antt? Go ahead, Antt. How would you?
Everybody else text him. I want to text him.
I'll go second. Let me hear what Antt would say.
Good fight. Boring fight.
No!
I don't know if that might be a good fight.
Don't do that.
I don't know if that's a good fight.
Hey, listen.
I don't know if that's a good fight.
I'm going to give you a lesson on live in color right here, right now. Never say something that's going to be boring.
Why?
Because the moment you say it's going to be boring is the moment people don't buy it, is the moment people stop tuning in. So
not our problem.
You can't give people a reason not to tune in.
Shout out to Turkey. He the one paying.
Hey, listen, and y'all see me over here. I be BSing my ass off.
You heard me, Shawn?
Styles makes fights.
You think it's gonna be? Nah,
I don't know about that fight. I mean,
I don't agree that it would be boring, but I agree with his right to say that it would be boring.
I don't know. Experience-wise, I think Teo got a shot. Just natural talent, raw, got it all. Come on. But experience, he got a shot. I'm giving him a shot.
Yeah.
50-50.
You can give him a shot. You can give him a shot.
50-50. I'm going 50-50.
Is it 50-50?
50-50.
It's 50-50?
Get out of here.
50-50.
It's not 50-50.
What you got?
I got Boots, but
what's the percentage? 70-30?
Yeah, like 80-20, 75-25.
Damn. I was hoping
he went up there.
Yeah.
Just experience.
If Teo did this would be something special. You know? And I do.
He's that motherfucker that do special stuff when we expect him not to do it.
70-30.
But I expected him to beat Loma and Josh Taylor. I don't expect him to beat Ennis.
Yeah. You expected him to beat Loma back in the day.
I expected him to beat Loma.
Yeah,
You did.
It was on the PorterWay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But
well, hey, man, I just want to give my boy some love. That's my guy. I did text him about it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So my take on it. So remember, we've always heard a good big man beats a good smaller man. Mm-hmm. Allow me to do a more long-winded version of it.
Okay.
A good really talented. That's enough. Do it in 90 seconds. But a good, really talented, really flashy, really saucy, athletic big man beats a really good, athletic, saucy, flashy, talented, smaller man. Yeah, that would be the case because they're both, like Tim said, they're two of the most athletic fighters in the game. Two of the funnest guys to watch from a visual standpoint. They're flashy with their skills. And also two flawed fighters. Two fighters that sometimes break the rules, and more times than not, they make it work for them. Sometimes it's just breaking the rules, and it's a flaw on their end. But look, Teo's power hasn't really been devastating at 140. I think he's only stopped Pedro Campa. Claggett went the distance. Barboza went the distance. Taylor, who he hit with everything and was probably a little weight drained, still went the distance. Teo can punch. But if he's not stopping guys, even if he times Boots right, like Tim's saying, he's not getting Boots out of there. And then Boots is the kind of guy you could hit flush on the chin, knock his head around, and then he still punctuates the exchange anyways and hurts you. So I think Boots wins. Yeah. I want to see the Norman fight.
Yeah, I'm about to say, so what does that path take Boots? Forget undisputed, let's go after this money. I mean, I know Turkey making people forget about their dreams. When he throwing that dollar sign in front of you. And they're throwing a dollar sign in front of you. Pissing Shawn Zittel off.
No, it's a good... I'm down.
He just was like...
Yeah, I never seen him do that. So
No, but I'm down to see the super lightweight champ fight the welterweight champ. That always works.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah.
This fight gets made?
Probably not.
That was that was the only thing I wanted to talk about.
Why we talking about this?
Probably not.
Don't do that. Don't make me... Please edit that out. Gosh. This is a terrible day.
How long have we talked about blah, 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 blah about this fight, blah, blah, blah about this matchup? They happen like 15% of the time, Hafey, you would say? All right, yeah.
And that bigger man,
I ain't
smaller...
telling you when we record next week.
Bigger man, smaller man thing, that worked against everybody except like Crawford and Floyd.
Yeah.
Well,
I like the fight.
Might happen.
I like the fight. I think that Norman they're really gonna try to force their hand to make that fight, which they should, and which probably will happen, should happen anyway.
Hold on, I seen Brian Norman, I think, on Sean Zittel page.
He refuted the sparring.
Capping. He capping. Shout out to our boy. He was
JYD.
He was on, shout out my boy JYD. He was on Sean Zittel's page. Lying. I know a lie when I see a lie. Hey, shout out to Brian Norman though. Yeah, they don't want that smoke, Sean. They don't want that smoke.
There's someone, maybe it was in my comments, someone offered up, maybe the body shot was a low blow. I don't know.
But they did. It was on Sean Zittel's channel saying it did not happen.
Yeah.
And if it did happen, it was in sparring. So that sparring in practice, I think he said something like that.
Yeah, he went Allen Iverson because we're talking about practice.
Yeah. We're not talking about
Did he hit you with that?
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's nice.
And then his manager jumped in. So
well, I just wanted to give my boy Bradley some love, man. That's my guy. I love his stuff. I love his energy. So y'all make sure y'all tune into his stuff, follow him, and subscribe to all his channels, all that good stuff. I think that fight gets made. I think that fight gets made next year.
Boots gonna stay at 147 for that?
Yes.
Yeah.
He trusts his methods now, so there's that.
I think for Boots, it's just let's see the Norman fight. I know he won't. What happened?
I think it's now or never.
Oh, for Teo, the Teo fight. Yeah, because how long can Boots stick around? 47.
Yeah.
How long will somebody be in boxing? This thing's starting to come.
This
thing's coming to an end. I'm just.
He said, "How long?"
We'll
somebody.
see.
There's somebody that
I got a 2 or 3 year window, maybe.